Hello students. In previous topic we have discussed the role of biotechnology in field of agriculture and in medicine. Now our next topic is transgenic animals. Students, biotechnology uses the principle of genetic engineering, and this genetic engineering is a manipulation of the gene, the change in the gene of an organism, because the desired gene is introduced in the organism, and this organism is known as the transgenic organism. This transgenic organism are here we are discussing about transgenic animal. So what do you mean by transgenic animal? Transgenic animals means such animal in which the DNA manipulation is done, in which the piece of foreign DNA is introduced in the organism. So when the piece of foreign DNA is introduced, then change in the DNA take place. That DNA manipulation is occur, and by the DNA manipulation, whatever organisms are produced, they are called genetically modified organism, or they are said to be transgenic animal. So in this topic, we will understand that transgenic animals which are produced by the biotechnology, how are they useful for the human being. So let's we have to discuss about the third topic of the application of biotechnology according to our NCERT book, and it is the transgenic animals. So students, first you can see these are the some pictures. These are the picture of rat. Different color of rat are there. It's maybe the black color, white color, brown color, and these different colors of the rats are produced by introducing the DNA, introducing the foreign DNA. So when the foreign DNA is introduced in such organism, and these organisms are produced, so here DNA is manipulated. So such organisms are animal in which DNA manipulation is occur. It is called transgenic animal. So transgenic animals means what? They had their DNA manipulation. And if DNA manipulation done, it means the foreign DNA is introduced here, a foreign gene is introduced here. So such animals are called transgenic animal. And now we are having the rat, rabbit, pig, sheep, cow, and fish like of the organism are developed as a transgenic animal. These are the example of transgenic varieties of the rat, rabbit, pig, sheep, cow, and fish. Out of this one, about 95% of transgenic animals are the mice. Many transgenic animals are produced by manipulation of their DNA, and about 95% of all the transgenic organisms are the mice. Now you will understand why are these animals being produced, why we are producing the such transgenic animal, and how do the transgenic animal are beneficial for the human being. How can the man is benefited from this transgenic animal. Here word we have understood earlier, GMO, genetically modified organism. So these transgenic animals are also genetically modified organism. So let's we understand how the genetically modified, because the genetically modified animals are produced by the biotechnology. So how is the biotechnology is useful? The biotechnology is useful to produce the transgenic animal. Now let's we understand, we have to understand how these transgenic animals are useful for the human being. Students, this transgenic animal explore some of the common region. They are very useful for the human. How are they useful? So these transgenic animals are used for normal physiology and development process. In our body, human body, what type of physiology occur? How the growth and development take place? How the genes is expressed? which genes are help for the normal functioning of our body, which genes are help for the growth and development of the body. So these genes are introduced in the transgenic animal, and this type of transgenic animal now are used to understand the normal physiology and development process. So let's understand now use of transgenic animal for normal physiology and development. Transgenic animals can be especially designed to allow the study of how the genes are regulated. It means the genes are introduced and in the organism, then transgenic animals are formed. So by this gene we can easily understand how they affect the normal functioning of the organism, and study of complex factor also involved in the growth such as insulin like growth factor. So by introducing the genes from the specific, they alter the nature of the DNA. So when nature of the DNA is altered, then after altering the nature of DNA, how they affect the normal physiology and development. It means the gene introduced in the microbe, and these microbes now we are used to study the normal physiology and the development process. So here transgenic animal can be specifically designed to allow the study of how genes are regulated, how they affect the normal functioning of the body, how they affect the growth and development of our body. And one of the example is insulin like growth factor, and this insulin like growth factor how it's affect the our normal physiology and development. So this can be studied by using the transgenic gene. Second important of the transgenic animal is study of diseases. Students, many transgenic animals are designed to increase our understanding how gene contribute to the development. So how a particular gene it causes the disease. Okay, so these genes are introduced into the transgenic organism, and when the genes are introduced into the transgenic organism, so their transgenic organism is as a practical material where we are introducing the gene in normal development and the growth. Also what happen, some genes are introduced into the transgenic animal, and when genes are introduced, how do they affect the organism? Either growth occurs or not, either development occur or not. So this can be studied by the transgenic organism. Second important part which we are discussing, the transgenic organisms are used to study of disease, because some genes of the disease are introduced in the transgenic organism. So they are specially made to serve the model for the human disease. So the investigation of new treatment for the disease can be. So these genes of disease are introduced into the transgenic organism. And this transgenic organism, when they are introduced the gene in transgenic organism, how they causes the diseases, this is studied with the help of the transgenic animal. So cancer, cystic fibrosis, rheumatoid arthritis, Alzheimer type of diseases are studies in the transgenic organism. When some genes of these diseases are introduced in the transgenic organism, and then how they affect, how the symptoms are occur, which part of the body get affected, it is studies in the transgenic animal. Third important part of the transgenic organism is we are getting some biological product from them. Suppose in medicine field we are preparing number of the product, number of medicine. Okay, so these medicines which are produced by the biomedical product which are produced by the microbe. So medicine required to treatment of the diseases, and this many product or many medicines which are required for the disease can be produced by the transgenic organism. So transgenic animals that produce the useful biological product can be created by the introduction of foreign DNA. So for many biological product, what we are doing? We are inserting the some genes into the transgenic animal, and then the transgenic animal they are making the some product. and that products are used in the treatment of the diseases. To understand, some genes are introduced into the transgenic animal, and then these transgenic animals are producing the some product, and this product or protein are used for the treatment of diseases. One more example is given in our book. Some particular product such as human protein, which is called alpha 1 antitrypsin, used to treat the emphysema. Similarly, treatment of phenylketonuria and cystic fibrosis is done by the product obtained by the transgenic animal. So what happened? First we are taking the particular gene. We have to enter this gene or foreign genes to the transgenic animal, and these transgenic animals are giving us some product such as alpha 1 antitrypsin is a one product, and this type of product are used for the treatment of the diseases such as emphysema, cystic fibrosis, and phenylketonuria. Students, the one more example we have in 1997, the first transgenic cow, which is called the Rosie. In 1997, the first transgenic cow, it's called the Rosie. Why? Normal cow and transgenic cows in which what is the difference? Normal cow is what? It is natural cow. And transgenic cow means what? A cow is developed by the introduction of the foreign DNA. When foreign DNA is introduced in the normal cow, now it is become the transgenic cow. So the first transgenic cow is developed in 1997. The first transgenic cow name, what is the name? Rosie. It produced the human protein enriched milk, 2.4 gram per liter. The milk contained the human alpha lactalbumin and was nutritionally a more balanced product for human babies than normal cow milk. Student, try to understand. Normally, cow milk is given to the small children or small babies. But now we have the milk. We are getting the milk from the transgenic cow. Normally, milk is given to the baby, and that is called the natural cow milk. But now what we have done, due to the biotechnology, a piece of foreign DNA is introduced into the cow, and new type of cows are developed. These are called transgenic cow, because here DNA is altered, DNA is manipulated. So the cow are produced by manipulation of the DNA. These are called the transgenic cow. So this transgenic cow manipulated DNA, and one is the natural cow. Okay, so the milk of the natural cow is not more nutritious, but the milk of the transgenic cow, it is having more nutrients because it contain more alpha lactalbumin. Transgenic cow milk contain more protein. What is the name? Alpha lactalbumin, and it is having more nutrients as compared to a milk produced by the natural cow. So how this transgenic cow is useful? Because it gives the milk with the more nutrition, because it has the alpha lactalbumin protein. So it is better than the milk of the natural. So thus transgenic cow Rosie is very useful as compared to our natural cow, because natural cow milk is having very less nutritive values, but the transgenic cow Rosie, it has more alpha lactalbumin. So thus biological product which we are obtaining from the transgenic animal, they are very useful for the welfare of the human being. So this is the third important part of the biotechnology. So by the biotechnology, the transgenic animals are produced, and Rosie cow like of transgenic animal are very useful because their milk has alpha lactalbumin protein. Third important part of the application of biotechnology is transgenic animals are used for vaccine safety. Students, vaccines what happen when we prepare the vaccine from against any disease. It's maybe polio, it may be for the tuberculosis, and now we are producing the vaccine for the coronavirus. Okay, so before giving this vaccine to the human being, these are get tested in the transgenic animal. So this vaccine is produced, and this vaccine which is produced or developed, first it is given to the transgenic animal, and it is tested there whether it is having the harmful effect or it show the very useful impact. So here transgenic animal like the mice, like the pig, like the cow are being developed for use in the testing the safety of the vaccine before they are used on the human. So the vaccines are produced, and after the production of vaccine, before giving to the human, these are given to transgenic animals. Transgenic animals may be mice, transgenic animal may be pig, it may be cow. So these transgenic mice are being used to test the safety of polio vaccine, all the vaccines, not only polio. Corona vaccine also we are testing on the transgenic animal, and it's successful and found to be reliable, and then it is given to the human being. So here could replace the use of monkey to test the safety of the batches of the. So children, before giving to vaccine to the human being, many times, one time, two time, three time, four time, this get tested on the transgenic animal. Which type of transgenic animal? Maybe mice, maybe pig, maybe cow, maybe monkey. So the testing of vaccine is done on the transgenic animal. So these transgenic animals are very useful for testing the vaccine safety. One more important part is they are used, transgenic animals are used chemical safety testing also. Generally you will see that uh, when doctors give the medicine to the any patient, especially during the delivery time the doctors give the injection to uh, delivery mother. So before giving the injection to the delivery mother, the doctor get tested this medicine whether this medicine will cause the allergy or any side effect or not. So doctor get ensure first by testing this chemical, and then these chemicals are given as a drug to the patient. So for testing of the chemicals also the transgenic animals are used. So first the chemical injection of the chemical are given to transgenic animal, and it is observed that whether it show the toxic effect or it show the very another effect, side effect, and if it is found the toxicity testing is such animal allowed to us obtain result in the less time. So this toxicity testing on this transgenic animal will allow us to obtain result in the less time also. Let's understand now the chemical safety testing. This is known as the toxicity or safety testing. The procedure is the same as the use of testing toxicity of the drugs. Transgenic animals are made that carry genes which make them more sensitive to the toxin. It means transgenic genes are produced by the introducing the foreign gene. It means these transgenic animals are more sensitive to chemical. And so when the chemicals are given to them, then they are expressed to the toxic substances are expressed and effect is studied. So thus what happens children, the transgenic animals are used for the chemical safety testing. So let's what we have learned here, we have learned transgenic animal means animal in which DNA manipulation is made, or animal in which foreign DNA is introduced. That animal are called transgenic animal. Mice, rat, rabbit, pig, sheep, cow, fish are some example of transgenic animal. These transgenic animals are used for normal physiology and development of our body. Gene is introduced, and this introduced gene will show the side effect. It will show the normal growth and development. So thus transgenic animals are useful to study the growth and development process. This transgenic animal also used to study the diseases, because some genes are introduced in the transgenic animal and then their symptoms, their effect, all these are studied. So cancer, cystic fibrosis, Alzheimer like of disease are studies with the help of the transgenic animal. These transgenic animals also give the some biological product such as alpha 1 antitrypsin. This particular molecule is produced by the biological product of transgenic organism, and it used for the treatment of emphysema like diseases. This used for the cystic fibrosis like of diseases, and it is also used for phenylketonuria like of diseases. One transgenic organism, rosy, its milk has rich alpha lactalbumin. 2.4 grams of the lactalbumin occur in the per liter of the milk, and rosy milk is better than the milk of the natural cow, because the rosy milk has alpha lactalbumin. Then the transgenic animals are useful for safety testing of vaccine and chemical safety. So this is the topic of transgenic animal. Cloning as a transgenic animal. Here it is shown the transgenic cow. It is the method of producing the transgenic cow. There are some pictures of the mice. These are the also transgenic animal. So thus children, we have come to the end of the topic transgenic animal. Thank you.